My name is Insane Raven, and this is another episode of Tales of the Hunt. And this is the one that just got me to platinum number 30. This is platinum number 30. And usually I don't make these kind of like milestone videos for Tales of the Hunt. It's not the series to do that. Also, but I really just kind of wanted to talk about Watch Dogs 2, just because it was a stupidly fun game. And it was one of those games that, like, it was so much better than the original, and I had so much fun with it, I wanted to talk about it and share with you guys. So, here I am. So first off, Watch Dogs 2, this platinum was a part of a platinum streak that I was doing. And it was the 6th platinum in that streak. It was a streak of 1 platinum a week, and it was probably one of the more intense trophies in platinums in that streak, not because of a difficulty spike or anything like that, but mainly because I didn't have most of the trophies. I did not have before I started working on it for the streak. So it was like, oh, I have a lot of work to do in 1 week if this is gonna be the next one. And it was. I nailed it, and it was awesome. I was thinking about what I wanted to name this video, because that's how the show kind of works. I give it a funky name, and I give some, oh hello, that's something that hasn't happened, a glitch, and I give it some BS gameplay footage to go with it, that mainly just is me running around the open world or something, but nothing really to stop and call home about. Well, I'll tell you the story of my platinum. And while I apparently have hiccups while doing it. No, but it was just a really fun game, and I just had to talk about it. So, with it being number 30 on my list of platinums, take it back. Nah. I wanted to talk about this game, so I kind of spent a lot of time trying to figure out, well, not a lot of time. I spent not that lot of time at all. But I spent a good chunk of time trying to figure out what to do with the name of this video. So I was going to name it the one that ended the Watch Dogs, series for me, but there are already, I can't say words. There's already rumors of a Watch Dogs 3 taking place in London and as close as 2018 for its release date, so I couldn't do that. Also, this is Ubisoft we're talking about, and that's probably all true. And of course, they're gonna make more Watch Dogs games. But I don't really want another Watch Dogs game. I feel like this game captured all the fun of hacking and went as crazy as it could, because we went to space. So I really don't want them to make a Watch Dogs 3, but it's Ubisoft, they're gonna make whatever they're gonna make anyway. When everyone cried for them to stop making Assassin's Creed games, they were like, ha, give us 2 years, we'll come out with Egypt. So I couldn't really do that either. But it's a really quick and easy trophy, and it's gonna platinum trophy. And the thing about this platinum trophy list is that the list itself is so much fun. There's a trophy called Doggyland for petting 10 dogs. There's a trophy for getting 25 scenic shots using San Franciscan Californian, what are woods, landmarks, which was actually coincidentally my last trophy on the list. Not because it was difficult or because it was hard, but because I wanted to do it that way. I wanted to have a really cool end. I want to have a really good platinum pick for it. So there's that. But oh yeah, that's all like after story mode. I'm gonna close that because you guys can read it, even though it doesn't really matter anymore, because that was the spoiler. Oh well. Also, nope. with the copyright. But oh, you guys can't hear it because I turned off the game audio because I didn't want to deal with that. Right. No, but this is a game that honestly it shows what a sequel can do. It is 100% better than the original. It's more fun than the original, but it also kind of just shows that all the original really needs to put the sequel in a good place and have a really outstanding game is a good concept. The concept of Watch Dogs was all Watch Dogs 2 needed for people to be interested. Yeah, Watch Dogs had its share of conspiracy, but that didn't change the fact that we had that foreground. We had enough Hey, come here. We had enough information about... Come here. We had enough information about the world that people wanted to play this game. And personally, even though what I didn't really like, I liked the idea of Watch Dogs, and the original Watch Dogs was really boring and almost a chore to play at times because of the atmosphere and the characters. I absolutely loved Watch Dogs 2. It was so much fun all the way through. There were a couple moments where I was like, am I actually feeling for a Watch Dogs character? And that was 100% fine. And that was exactly what I wanted out of this game. Not so much to feel emotional and crap over the characters, because let's be honest, it's a Ubisoft game, you can't do that too much. But I wanted to have fun. And with characters like Wrench and Tatara, fun is bound to be plentiful. Also, why is this so loud? There it is. That's better. But Watch Dogs 2, the trophy list is just a bunch of fun to look at and to look through, let alone get. They actually put in some time into the trophy design, which is something I always appreciate. And then the game itself is an overhaul on what made the original so great. And I know that this show typically isn't a review show, but really there wasn't a lot to talk about, mainly because of how easy the game is and how smooth of a ride it is. The trophy list is something that isn't going to give you much pain, with probably the biggest difficulty, if you can even call that, is the Hold My Hair trophy, which you get for taking a picture of someone vomiting. Now, the reason why this trophy is going to be probably one of the hardest is mainly because you have to just get a random event. It really comes down to hanging out, being in the right place, right time, with whatever character is going to throw up. You can hang out by bars to get a better chance of it, but I mean, nothing's for certain, and you know, it is what it is. But not only that is that trophy gonna be hard, probably hardest because of just randomness. Another trophy you might have struggles with, but I personally didn't, is the Researcher trophy, which you can get for getting all the key data, for unlocking all the key data. Now this is a really fun trophy. Mostly because if you use your jumper and your quadcopter and your drone, properly, and you fully upgrade those abilities with those two, you're gonna have a really easy time, not just with the trophy, but with the game in its entirety. A lot of the challenge is getting from place to place, and those two devices really kind of work their way around most of the puzzles. There are some puzzles in game that Marcus has to do physically, but they're few and far between, and they're honestly not that bad. And if worst comes to worst, you can just shoot people in the face a bunch of times and you'll be fine. But all in all, I had a blast going after Watch Dogs 2 Platinum. It was kind of funny because the reason why I started kind of getting back into Watch Dogs 2 after a brief time of not playing the game was that someone had contacted me through one of the communities, and they were like, hey, I'm trying to Platinum Watch Dogs 2. do you mind helping me out? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I joined up online with him like once, and I helped him get a couple of trophies, and then he just never like. That's not even what happened. I just fabricated a story. Sorry about that. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah. So what happened is that he contacted me. He was like, "Hey, do you mind helping me out? I want to kind of get the platinum for this game." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. What trophies do you need?" And he's like, and he gave me a list of trophies, with no commas and no anything. It was really bad. Like I was reading it, I'm like, okay, I haven't looked at this trophy list in a while. I don't know what's actually a trophy and what's like the break between trophies. So I'm reading this and I'm like, okay. And then I went online and I'm like, okay, so there are some of these that I just can't help him with. Not because I'm incapable of helping him, but because like some of these are online trophies. They're not online capable trophies. Which, funny enough, that's not how Watch Dogs 2 works. You can literally get a team member on almost every trophy. Except for, I think the last story mission. But that might not be true at all. Anyway, I was like, alright, dude. I can help you out with some of those. But a lot of those I can't help you out with. Because they're just, you know, random. Or like they're not online type things. And then he never responded back. And I was like, well, if you're going to be that way, I'll just do it by myself. And I did. And I had a lot of fun doing it. So whoever you are, dude, you lost out on an opportunity to get help with your trophy list. Which is a shame. I don't know why I'm taking money from people. I don't need it anymore. Like, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to stop playing this game. I'm going to sell the GameStop. But, yeah, it was just a really weird, like, oh. Okay. I guess I'm doing this. So, it was just weird. Another trophy that's kind of, like, worth mentioning, even though I kind of already did that bit, but I'm doing it again, is the one-man garage trophy. Not because it's difficult, just because, like, it's kind of annoying. You have to go to a bunch of different car dealers and buy 25 vehicles. And, like, it's not... It's one of the trophies that's just like, okay, I have to throw a bunch of money at this now. Cool. So you throw a bunch of money at it and you'll be fine. There's no issues here. The only issue that I did have with it is because of how I wanted to do this platinum. Is because I wanted a really cool platinum photo. Which I'll show you guys. Because I wanted to kind of like capture, if not everything that Watch Dogs 2 was, I wanted to kind of capture that feeling with like my final platinum photo. So trying to just get that one out of the way before I finish the I got the Shutterbug trophy, which first off, really cute name of a trophy. Awesome. It made me think of Life is Strange. So there's that. So there's that. I just had a really good time with it. But the one buying 25 vehicles from the car dealerships kind of just gets annoying. And it's like, I have no way of tracking this. I have no idea of knowing how much money I need. Damn. So, just keep that in mind. The other thing you don't really need to do is you don't really need to buy weapons. I mean, sure, you have an easier time, but if you just kill, like, a heavy in the game, if you take down a heavy and just take his weapon, a lot of times their weapons don't suck, and you'll be able to just use that for the majority of the game. It's what I did, and I had a good time with it. Other thing I want to mention, real quick, which I don't know what I want to mention. Do I have anything else to mention? I don't think so. Nah, I don't have anything else to mention. But this has been a really fun trophy list, I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time with this one. So now I'm gonna show you the platinum trophy. and call this a video. There you go. There's the platinum trophy. There's nothing really special about it, about this design. I dig it though. It was a better design than the original Watch Dogs trophy, platinum trophy. I like this design. It's cool. And then I wanted to kind of show you this photo because I was super proud of it. You got the Golden Gate Bridge. You got it's taken from a drone, so you have all of me, all of Marcus in the character. You can check out the water. It just looks very Californian. That's a word. I'm making that into a word now. And it's just, oh, that's cool. And I wanted to like kind of get a picture where it's like, oh, that's super cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.